So the anterior and posterior rotation, in my experience, those really seem to be the most common forms of misalignment, and they also seem to be the forms that most physical therapists who've maybe taken one or two basic trainings on this area, they may be familiar with that, and they may know how to correct that. But what you're really looking for is someone who is familiar with all of the patterns I'm about to explain to you, and they can help to correct all of them. Because that's what you're really going to need to get a comprehensive understanding of what is going on for your pelvis to move forward. So the next pattern I'd like to discuss is called an upslip. That's where the hip bone kind of gets pulled straight upward. It's also known as a shear, an upward shear. A shearing refers to like these two surfaces kind of sliding past each other vertically. So you can get this upslip or upward shear, and that's often caused by a muscle up here. It's called the quadratus lumborum. It attaches to the top of the hip bone, and then it runs up alongside the side of the spine. If this muscle goes into a spasm, it can actually just pull the hip bone upwards into an upslip. And again, we're only talking a couple of millimeters. We're not talking a dislocation. We're not talking anything that's going to look crazy. But if it's not in the right place for your body, it can still be very, very painful. The good news, sometimes an upslip can be released very simply just by releasing a spasm of that quadratus lumborum muscle. Not every time. Sometimes it takes a little bit more of a thorough adjustment, but if you're really lucky, your practitioner may be able to correct it just by releasing that muscle spasm, and that's really great when that can happen.